Hey everyone, it's Taylor, also known as Short Sleeve Tea, and I am bringing you my highly requested keto biscuit recipe. So you're going to start off with a greased or sprayed muffin cupcake tin and the following ingredients: 1.5 cups of almond flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of sour cream, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 1/3 cup of cheese, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. So first we're going to combine all of our dry ingredients. I am putting our 1.5 cups of almond flour into a large bowl. Now we're going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And these ingredients are optional. I added in some garlic salt and some Italian seasoning. These are supposed to be like the Red Lobster biscuits, but if you want more of a home-style buttermilk biscuit, you don't have to add those ingredients in. Now we're going to combine all of our dry ingredients and get out any lumps of almond flour that you may see. You want this to be very, very finely mixed. And this is what it should look like. Now we're going to move on to our wet ingredients, and you're going to need 2 eggs. I'm using light sour cream, but you can use any kind of sour cream that you want, and that is 1/3 cup. And we're going to use 4 tablespoons of butter. Kerrygold butter is my very favorite butter, and you are going to want to melt this before you put it in with your wet ingredients. Now you are going to mix this up as well as you possibly can. You're going to want all of the ingredients combined. There shouldn't be any separation of fat whatsoever. Mix until it is at a pudding or custardy type consistency. And this is what it should look like when you have it all mixed together. Now we're going to go ahead and just directly pour our dry ingredients in. The almond flour will begin soaking up all of the wet ingredients, and you're going to want to whisk all of that together until you have a semi-thick consistency. These are very simple and easy biscuits to make. Like I said, if you don't want to add the cheese, the garlic powder, or the Italian seasoning, you'll have more of a home-style breakfast buttermilk biscuit. These are more like the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, but you can really play with this recipe however you want. And go ahead and use an ice cream scoop, and you're going to fill up all 12 slots in your muffin pan. This should make 12 biscuits. Sometimes I skimp a little bit and like to make only about 10 just so they're bigger biscuits, but either way it should make between 10 and 12 biscuits total. Now we're going to pop these in the oven at 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. Sometimes depending on the pan that you're using, what color it is, you may have to leave them in for about 15 minutes. And they're going to be nice and golden brown when they're done. They'll look just like this. So whenever you see that they are nice and golden brown, you are ready to enjoy.